Hello everyone, welcome back to The Ride with Lance. And today we have the long-awaited Mooncool TK1 Fat Tire E-Trike. Yes, I've been waiting for this one for a while now. It's been sold out on back order, and that's a very good indication to you that this is a very popular E-Trike and it's worth taking a look at. But before we take it out on its maiden voyage, let's go over a few things first. The TK1 comes with a 48 volt, 15 amp hour battery that powers a 500 watt front hub motor that peaks at 750 watts with 85 Newton meters of torque. The TK1 has 20-inch wheels with 4-inch fat tires, and the Trike has a load capacity of 400 pounds. The TK1 has a top speed of 16 miles an hour and has 3 levels of pedal assist. It also comes with a thumb throttle on the right-hand grip. It also comes with mechanical disc brakes on 160 millimeter rotors, front and rear. The TK1 is a cadence sensor trike with an estimated range between 30 and 45 miles and is recommended for riders between 5 feet and 5 feet 7 inches tall. The Mooncool TK1 comes in 6 colors: cayenne green, navy blue, warm pink, cool black, dark red, and peacock green, which I have here. Alright, so it is time to take the Mooncool TK1 Fat Tire electric trike out on its maiden voyage. Let's go. Okay, what are we in? We are in PAS1, Gear 7. I think I'm gonna make it a little easier on the pedaling. Third gear. This is just, I'm sorry if I'm laughing too much. This is just too much fun. Oh, I can see why people enjoy this. I mean, I've ridden it, I think, just over a mile. This thing's absolutely a blast. But let's put it through its paces, talk about some of the things on this bike, and at the end, I'll give you an overall impression on who I think this bike would suit. But I have a pretty good clue already. Okay, all right, once we get over into a bigger straightaway, we'll do some PAS level testing and throttle only testing and see what we get. We'll also do some brake tests and see how it does on a few of these little hills I have on this path. But I tell you what, again, this is just absolutely fun. I think Mooncool's done a very good job on this, and I can see why they're always sold out and why a lot of people just love this trike. And I tell you, it's a snappy looker. The build quality, fit and finish is really top notch. I can't complain at all one bit, and I love this color. This peacock green kind of looks like almost like a darker aqua blue. I like the fact too that this comes with metal fenders. It just enhances the overall look even that much more. So this does come with dual mechanical disc brakes, 160 millimeter. And I know some of you be going, oh, mechanical brakes. I tell you what, these things are strong. And for 160 millimeters, and for the weight of this bike and me, yep, it locked up the back end. It stops you really nice. And the tires on this do come with a more of a street type tread, not a knobby. So they're pretty whisper quiet. I think the only noise you really hear is in the motor, a little hum in the motor. Okay, we got our first little incline right here coming up. And let's see how it does. I'm gonna drop it down just a little. It's doing just fine, 8 miles an hour. And remember, this is a 500 watt motor in the front wheel. And some of you may think, oh, if it's like a front wheel drive and you're turning and you're under power, does it want to still pull you forward? No, it just wants to pull you whatever direction you have the handlebar turned in. So it's not gonna snap these handlebars out of your hand wanting to just go straight if you give it full power. So this does come with a 48 volt, 16 amp hour battery. I have it fully charged. And I think that's probably plenty of power for what you're all gonna use it for, because I don't think people are gonna be getting this bike to do 60-mile single trips or even 30-mile single trips. I see this more as a bike that rides you around the neighborhood, down your local pathways, to the store, grab some groceries, and I'll show you this, the big cargo it has. It's got a basket up front and a huge basket in back. So I'll show you that when we stop. All right, now let's do a little throttle only for a little while. The good thing about it, this having a max speed of 16 miles an hour, it pretty much keeps you legal on bike paths, walking paths, so you can't get yourself in trouble. Unless the police or the park ranger are going to be real strict here and get you for that 1 extra mile over the speed limit. Right now I'm doing a solid 15. It's just cruising at 15. Also, I tell you what, this seat is pretty darn comfortable. And it comes with a backrest. I'll show you that too in a few minutes. All right, we're coming into a nice little straightaway here, and we'll do some PAS level tests first. We'll come here and come to a stop. I'll put it in PAS 0. All right, from a dead stop, PAS 0, that means no power, no help, see? No throttle, let's go, okay. Yeah, it's not so bad. Hi. In first gear, it's not too hard to pedal this. Now, I think after a while, you probably feel that it might be a little heavier. But let's go ahead and put it into PAS 1. We'll start from a stop again, right here by this tree. Okay, PAS 1, there we go. First gear. Took about a half a crank on the pedals to activate the motor. And we are cruising at about 7 miles an hour. Now, if I give it a few more gears, I think we'll be able to get it going more. Let's get that. Okay, 6th gear, 8 miles an hour. Okay. We'll try PAS 2 after this little hill coming up. Go under this bridge, and then we have an incline. Let's see how it does. Pedal up. And this is in PAS 2. Oh, no, PAS 1. It's doing fine, 6 miles an hour. Okay, let's go to PAS 2. Kicks in pretty good. Let me get it back into a higher gear, 6. This seems to be a good leg cruising speed for me on this. It looks like we're cruising at 10 miles an hour. And we are on flat ground. But let's take it to PAS 3 and see what it does. Yeah. Oh. It takes you straight to 60 miles an hour. Now I'm in gear 7. Yeah, that's nice. Just cruising at 15 miles an hour. All right. Now, from a dead stop, we'll just do throttle only. We'll start right at the end of this shadow. Okay, let's see what it does. I might be on a little incline. That was a little slow start, but it's right up to 16 miles an hour. It'll probably back off to 15 and just cruise. And that was pretty quick. That was pretty quick to 16 miles an hour with a 500 watt motor. Not bad at all. Now, you're probably not going to want these to go more than 15, 16 miles an hour. I think at a certain point with trikes, it gets a little sketchy. Unless they've really given you a really wide rear axle, so those wheels are really far apart to make it more stable. But if they do that, then you have a problem getting through places where you might be hitting your back wheels either on the left or right when you're passing a narrower path. So I think what they've got here is perfect. I haven't hit anything. Nothing's made me nervous, like when I'm passing it, like, am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it, or am I too wide in the back? None of that's happening. Now you might be saying, you might be looking at these handlebars going, where's the bell? Where's the bell you ring when you pass people? Well, this has got doesn't have a bell. It's got an electronic horn. Yep. Let's go out here on the dirt. So yeah, again, that bell sounds like a motorcycle cop's bell. I don't want people to think I'm pulling them over if I'm coming up behind them. Now, it's not that loud of a bell, so I don't think you got to worry about scaring anybody if you get too close and you hit that bell. I mean, some of them I know, like on the Ingway, that's pretty loud. I got to start, if I use that, I got to start honking that horn pretty far back. If I get up right behind somebody and honk that horn, I'll probably scare them, and then they'll probably get mad. I don't want to make anybody else mad who's trying to enjoy the trail too the way they want to. But now we're on this gravel, this gravel trail, and it's a pretty smooth trail. I mean, there's rocks stuck in the dirt and stuff, and there's some even spots like this. And this is handling it just fine. But like I said before, you just don't want to be going this speed and then all of a sudden take a really sharp turn. You don't want to do that. Watch out, squirrels. I have 3 wheels now. I think some of those squirrels remember me. I've come close on my other bikes to getting them. They just seem to like to run right in front of your wheels as soon as you pass by. Okay, let's go over here and get back on the trail. Got to not pay attention to your phone when you're walking. Got to look ahead. Okay. Let's get back up here and keep going down the trail. We'll get up to your spot and I'll get off. And I'll show you a few more things that I like about this bike. Go over my favorite little bridge. It's a pretty scenic little bridge, especially now that everything's green. Now this does have suspension forks in the front, and they seem to do a pretty good job of soaking up these trail bumps. I've got no vibration numbness in my hands. And speaking of that, this does come with ergonomic grips, and they are comfortable. And I do like how this has the BMX style handlebars. And for me, for the size of this bike, these handlebars are like the perfect width. I know on my other e-bikes, I like wider handlebars that are out over here, but it's a totally different riding experience than this. Here, my arms are relaxed. I'm not really stretching too far. I got them here. I can even just do this and relax my forearms and everything and still have control of the bike. So that's really nice. Now, if you're looking for trikes and you're interested in this one, I do have a link in the description with a discount that gives you a discount on it. I think it's a 6% discount of your total purchase. So that could add up. Or if you just want to use the link to do some research on the bike, go ahead and click that and you get more information on this bike. You could also see what other things that Mooncool has to offer. I mean, they're almost all trikes. They do have an e-bike, but everything else is trikes. E-trikes, and I guess you would call that an acoustic trike or just a manual pedal trikes. They have those too. But check them out if you get a chance or if you're interested. Okay, there is a spot up here where I am going to pull over, kind of get away from the traffic noise, and take a look at this bike, a closer look. Okay, here it is, the TK1 Fat Tire e-trike by Mooncool. Now, one of the things I wanted to show you is look at this huge basket in the back. It even comes with this net, this cargo net. It's really nice. I mean, look at that thing. I mean, the gloves are in it now. You could fit a couple bags of groceries in that baby. And the seat, nice white seat with a backrest. That is a great addition. And then of course up front here, came with a front basket. And that's a decent sized basket. And what I like about this is the handlebars don't interfere if you have something really tall. Some bikes, the handlebars are here, and it just, you can't put anything higher than this because the handlebars hit it. Now these are the BMX style handlebars I really like, especially with this crossbar. So there's no need for me to go out and buy an extra handlebar accessory bar to be able to attach cameras or phones on there. It already has it, which is really nice. And these handlebars do fold down. Lever up, snap it down, and it goes right down. So if you need to store this, say in a van or somewhere where the height is a problem, but not necessarily the width, there you go. And the battery, it's in a nice spot right there underneath the seat, out of the way of everything. And it's kind of in the middle of the bike, so the heavy part, or the heaviness of that battery, is in the center of the bike. So you don't feel heaviness in the front or heaviness in the back. From the beginning of this ride, that I was missing something. I mean, I've done this one time before. And I couldn't put my finger on it. I'm like, did I leave a camera? Did I leave a battery? Then I noticed my head getting warm. And the sun in my eyes, even though I'm wearing sunglasses. I reached up, I'm like, oh, no helmet. Now, I don't make a habit of doing that. I don't condone riding without a helmet. But now that I know, I'm gonna be more aware on my ride back, because I don't want to crash, get hurt, or take that ride in a van that's got the red lights on top. My wife would then kill me, and then there'd be a different van coming to pick me up. But I tell you, I am having an absolute blast on this bike. And I can see why a lot of people like it. Now, who do I think this bike is suited best for? Hi. Well, just about anybody who wants to go have fun. But this bike is a really good choice, or this Trike is a really good choice for those with mobility issues who want to get back out riding again. Hi. I really see this as an advantage to them. Now, who else? Anybody, the brakes are still breaking in, that's why you hear a little squeak. Now, who else? Those who may be a little nervous of getting back on a two-wheel bike, because on this, you don't have to worry about balancing too much. Okay? And it's great when you come up to a stop sign or a stoplight, you don't have to worry about putting your feet down. Just stop, leave your feet on the pedals. So that's also a great advantage. And who else? Seniors. Seniors who, again, maybe they're a little nervous about getting a two-wheel bike. They look at the e-bikes and they just see how big they are. Even though, you know, the ones with the 20-inch wheels, maybe they have a hard time lifting their leg over the back wheel to get on, or over the frame, even if it's a step through. And maybe they're just looking at, you know, something that they just want to cruise. They're not looking about going 30, 40 miles an hour. They don't want life passing them by too fast. And they just want something that maybe they could ride at this speed. They can enjoy the outdoors, see what's around them, enjoy the company of others. I mean, even if you have trouble walking and you want to go walking with your friends, you can hop on this, you know, put it in PAS1 and just pedal. Or use the throttle. You're not going to ride much faster than they're walking, which is really nice. And I see this just for those who want something different, who want something that's going to put a big old smile on their face, because this definitely does that. All right, I have got the bike pointed at home now. And this is just the first ride on the TK1 Trike. There's gonna be plenty more coming. But for right now, I am happy with this. This is just, like I said, it's making me smile. I mean, some of my other e-bikes, they make me happy, but it's not often you see a smile like this when I'm riding a bike. I'm usually more concentrated because I'm riding faster, maybe going through a trail, doing a zigzagging. But if cruising is what you want to do, I really see this also as a nice beach cruiser. You're down by the coast, just following a coastal trail, taking your time. Stop by your favorite cafe, get yourself something to drink, bring it with you, grab lunch. You got plenty of room for that. You could probably even fit some lounge chairs. Well, maybe not lounge, but fold-up chairs if you want to go down the beach. But anyways, I think that's going to be it for this first review video. I'm going to get it home. So you have a great week, a great weekend, a great ride on whatever you're riding, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.